Set, and they fired on their journey from the 2400 meter marker. Return flight is right there. Red L's in the early stages, just looking to get anchor behind Pomanda, Je ne sais quoi. Seville Orange is on the extreme right-hand side, and Coral Bay one off the outside. There's no speed on in the early stages. They're just inching along in the early stages, and Return flight tackled by Coral Bay. Je ne sais quoi between runners. Seville Orange has managed to get across, but is 3 around them, but only 2 lengths off. Pomanda's in the yellow. Chatengo's 4 lengths off as they go behind the drill with just on 1600 to go. Red L. Kelpie, Flickety by far. Ballet Shoes gets a mention, and Moon in June is the trailer. Right, let's touch on 3 things. Firstly, the leader, and the leader is now Coral Bay. The pace, a fair pace, nothing too hot, but fair, and lengths top to tail, 11 lengths. So in front, Coral Bay by a half a length. Return flight is right there, poised in second. Seville Orange is going to make a move around to creep closer. Je ne sais quoi. Pomanda's in the yellow towards the inside. Chatengo's just got 4.5 lengths to make up. Kelpie the white cap just behind. Flickety by far and Ballet Shoes. Moon and June is the trailer. 1,000 meters to go, and Seville Orange is going to try and make a line of 3. Coral Bay just the leader. Return flight. Seville Orange, Pomanda, Je ne sais quoi. They're looking to jostle for position here. Chatengo's trying to get a length closer. The Greys, Red L. Flickety by far. It's going to be a sprint for home because there's been no injection of speed. Coming to the 600 meter marker, Coral Bay. Return flight moves into attack. Pomanda's on the bridle, the yellow. Je ne sais quoi comes under a ride. Chatengo, the red caps, biding her time. Ballet Shoes, Kelpie, they hook around. 400 to go, return flight. Kelpie's making a big move towards the outside with Ballet Shoes. Kelpie and Ballet Shoes past the 300. Ballet Shoes, Moon in June's coming home, but it's Kelpie and Moon in June. Ballet Shoes on the outside. Kelpie's lugging in, and Moon in June could go on by. Moon in June has the measure of Kelpie. Ballet Shoes and Chatengo. Pomanda, Flickety by far. Well, she didn't read the script. Moon in June, she pays up at 52 Rand 70 and 11 Rand a place, but well done to the Robbie Hill stable, Bernard Cantor. Bred by Bernard Cantor, and she will take the Track and Ball Oaks, number 12, Moon in June. Kelpie moved up a winner at the 350, but then started to lug in and out under pressure. Ballet Shoes had every opportunity moving around, and a horse who's still got lots to come. 300 to go, Kelpie and Ballet Shoes, and now Moon in June comes alive. You'll see Kelpie starts to drift in under pressure. She now gets a little bit tired, and that's when Moon in June comes through to capitalize. Moon in June becomes a 4-time winner, and as I say, the biggest roughie, just about the biggest roughie, 52 Rand 70, 11 Rand a place, 12, 7, 11, back to the studio.
We've just seen the running of the Track and Ball Oaks, a Group 2 over 2,400 meters that was carded to race at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, moved to Hollywoodbets Greyville, and the sponsor is Track and Ball. And Steve Marshall has just come through, that gentleman that's firmly part of the team at Track and Ball, Colin Faree, has been rushed to hospital, emergency I'm told, and our thoughts are with him and his family. So Colin Faree from Track and Ball, all the best, being rushed to hospital. But it's a big result. It's a massive result for punters. But what a result for Robbie Hill, for Mr. Bernard Cantor, the owner and the breeder, and for Craig Zackey. And the assistant trainer for Robbie is Josh. And he's just telling me off air, this is a filly that shades of Camperatus, who won the Flamboyant at any price. And yes, she's come through to win the Track and Ball Oaks. Josh, you're over the moon, and rightfully so. She's come up to win a big one for you guys.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier for Miss Deals. We've been putting a lot of hard work into this filly. She's got some issues, we're always under the red lights, massaging her. Sam does her back. It's just a plan come together, and to Craig, absolute crack of a ride. That is ride of the year.
Were there any instructions?
Yeah, well, this filly, you just got to settle her as early as possible and just leave her alone. If you push out the gates and she throws her head up, and then that's her race done, she over races. And Craig just did exactly what Miss Hill said, just settle her as quick as possible, which he did, and she came home lonely.
2,400 meters today. She's obviously relished the extra distance as well.
Yeah, well, she's an absolute stay. I mean, she won her 3 starts back with Dennis Schwartz at Scottsville, and she just never stopped. She went to the front and never stopped. She's a very good filly. It depends on the day if you can settle her, and she'll put it in.
Well, these are the colors that will be carried to do it again, vying for 3 Vodacom Durban Julys, and Mr. Cantor also bred this individual. So, you know, he's a gentleman that's big in the game here in South Africa and around the world, I must add, and what a win for him.
Yes, no, very well done to Mr. Cantor. Greatly appreciate his support and his patience with the filly. At least it's paid off.
I'll give our best to Robbie. Where is he?
He's at home.
Well, please give him our best, and if you get to chat to Mr. Cantor as well, well done, Josh. A really good training feat by you guys, and a nice trophy as well for the winning trainer, Robbie Hill. Thanks to Josh for representing the yard. He's the assistant trainer. Well done again, Josh. And let's get Craig Zackey into the office. He was an outsider in the race, but he'll tell you, knowing horses all his life, as long as you got a chance in the race, you got a ride in the race, you're always going to be doing your best. And the guy complimented you on this ride, and I must echo his sentiments, because it was an absolute perler from you, Craig.
Thanks, Deez. Yeah, like you say, you got a ticket, you got a chance, and this race was really confusing come noms. I was offered Seville Orange. I won this race with her last year, but I was supposed to ride Red Owl, and then I was told she wasn't running, and by the time I got to Seville Orange, Mr. Delacus gave his apologies and unfortunately gave the ride away. And I mean, there was one filly left, and being for Mr. Hill and especially Mr. Cantor, I thought I'd take my chances and try to get the ride, and I must say just everything's really come together. Quite a difficult temperament filly at home. She can fly jump, she's really strong, and I know she can turn it on, but she needs to settle. So I've been able to put in the work with her, and everything just really went well. I got her to switch off. I gave them a bit of start, but I knew she can really turn it on, and I'm just glad she banged her best today.
Any doubt during the race about the distance?
Look, all her form, she's running different distances. I know at home she gives the impression she'll stay all day, but you have to settle her, because if she's going to pull for 5 furlongs, no horse in the world is going to finish. But I'd never doubted that. If anything, I thought it was a strong race with the Joburg contenders coming in. She'd really need every possible bit of luck in the running to give a good account, never mind win it. But like I said, everything just really went well. She obviously bring her A game here, and I'm just glad for the opportunity.
Now, Joseph and Anton, you guys moved up together. He was on your outside, you on the inside. It got pretty close, but you just seem to always have that filly's measure.
Yeah, I had a bit more in hand, and it's always easier chasing a horse down than not letting a horse catch you. But everything really went well, and my filly put it in.
Nice ride there, Craig. Well done to you.
Thanks, Deez. Just well done to Mr. Hill. Heard he's not feeling the best, so just hope he gets better soon. To Mr. Cantor, big thanks. Glad to be a part of these colours again and providing him with another feature win. To KZN Breeders for the day, thank you. And to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Volkenboschef, thank you.
Nice memento for you. Winning jockey Craig Zackey here for Robbie Hill and Mr. Cantor. And that will be a wrap of race number 7. And the 2020 running of the Track and Ball Oaks belongs to Moon in June.